Some days I don't like all the words that have been filling my head, making me wanna meet my maker. So instead I pull out my number 2 milli with the eraser, and I load them all on a piece of fucking paper. Yeah, I fill it full of lead to get them out of my head. All these words are like bullet holes in the page to let out the rage. It's not always fair and I don't even care. I ain't ever got a dream, cause I am living a fucking nightmare. Let's bring it back to this. Yeah, I'm a fucking masochist, unconsciously enduring physical and emotional pain. So take a whack at this if you think you can validate a masochist. I'm fucking buffering a negative self-image to feel control through suffering. Cause of my upbringing, I'm addicted to psychological pain, frequently creating altercations because I love to stay in destructive situations. Please show me who's asked to kiss. I'm a fucking masochist. Let's bring it back to this. Wanna know what it's like, then practice this. Try to be a masochist like me by suppressing your own needs as a selfless activist. I provoke rejection to feel a familiar emotional discomfort of subjection to moral masochism. Now ain't that some schism? Originated from early life experience. I ain't bluffering. All my received love was linked to for serious suffering. Sometimes it was kind of funnish. Can you imagine what it's like to live in a life where all your achievements were punished? This is not an assumption, it's my psychological function. This behavior is a way for me to manage guilt. And since I'm being honest, I sometimes control others by inducing guilt in them, but I'm not a narcissist. Some people I meet are as fake as plastic is. I'm a fucking masochist, and my own reflection makes me sick. I'd shoot myself, but I probably miss self-defeating, chronically enduring pain, constantly self-sabotaging, masochist, sacrificing personal well-being, masochist, often seeking situations that lead to failure or emotional distress because I derive a sense of worth from suffering from my own self-sacrifice. Jesus fucking maso Christ. Can you imagine to live the life of a masochist? Bring it back to us. Bring it back to us. Holding intense perfectionistic standards for myself, leading to chronic self-criticism to fuel my masochism. I beat the fuck out of myself inside of my head. I'm nothing but a sack of shit. Yeah, I'm a fucking masochist. And the truth is that I get pleasure from your betrayal and love the way you punish my soul. I want you to hurt me. Please tell me that I'm not good enough because you're way too weak as fuck to be a masochist. So cut me down and try and cover up how weak you is. Put it all on the masochist. I frequently sabotage my personal achievements, and when nothing is going wrong at all, I disassemble my relationships to rule out all success. Cause I'm a fucking masochist. Let's bring it back to this. 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 Fire at abusive, unfulfilling, painful situations and prioritize others' needs for my own detriment. Cause I'm a sucker for pain, resulting in a life of experiencing high levels of guilt. So when I'm challenged, I reacted with hostility. And masochist, passive-aggressive behavior.